Oh, Jean Marie, you're a stid. No, Mom's gonna do the turkey. Yeah, Dad wants ambrosia, so I guess we gotta get those miniature marshmallows. And I'll do the crescent rolls, and you do the cranberries. You know I can't cook. Yeah, well, I'll see you tomorrow then. Gobble, gobble.
Does it get better than that? It doesn't get better than that. She's great. All right, Edie McClurg. That's who that is. I didn't know her name. Maybe you know her, but that's who we're singing about today. Not just Edie McClurg, but all of the people that had little guest roles on Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. There's a lot of little cameos, little character actors that I didn't know about. Let's explore them today. Come join me as we sing the song of the unsung. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. We're going to save Edie McClurg for the end because she's the best. Let's start with Leela Robbins. Recognize her? She plays Steve Martin's wife. And on. She's been in a lot of things. All right. Let's see what you might know her from. She plays Grace Mallory in The Boys. Never seen it. Well, I saw 2 episodes. Wasn't for me, but I know it's hugely popular. Charlotte Gibney in Mr. Mercedes. Stephen King. Always got to mention Stephen King. Tried watching it, didn't like it, but that's her. She's in The Good Wife, which connects us back to Josh Charles, who played Knox Overstreet in Dead Poet Society. She was in Homeland, The Americans. She was in an episode of 30 Rock. She played the mother of Tony Soprano in 2 episodes of The Sopranos. She played Pamela Joy, which I believe is Serena Joy's mother in Handmaid's Tale. I mean, look at all this TV. She's married to the guy that won the Tony for Jekyll and Hyde, the musical.
Robert Cuccioli.
This is the moment. This is the day.
Which, if you're a musical fan, you've never heard of Jekyll and Hyde, it's great. Music in there is great. Do not watch the movie. The movie stars the Hoff.
Perish long after you're gone. Soon you will die and my silence will hide you. You cannot choose but to lose control. You can't control me, I live deep inside you. Each day you'll feel me devour.
David Hasselhoff as like a vanity project for him, which is a bummer. I hate that. When you make the movie, you need to try to use the person that won the Tony for it. Come on. David Hasselhoff pulling a Meryl Streep stunt on that one. When Meryl Streep played the witch in Into the Woods. They should have been Bernadette Peters, but Meryl Streep played it. And that happened a long time ago in the movie Mame, when it should have been Angela Lansbury, but Lucille Ball played it. Anyway, that's who she's married to, the guy from Jekyll and Hyde. Let's talk about the guy who ends up getting the taxi from him.
Cap!
Nick Wyman, this guy who ends up charging him for the taxi, the scene. He became president of the Actors Equity Association, and he originated one of the roles in Phantom of the Opera as one of the Paris opera managers. He was in Die Hard with a Vengeance as the Hungarian terrorist. That's that guy. Right, this guy, Owen, do you know him? Do you recognize him? Because I didn't. His name's Dylan Baker. And here's another connection with Dead Poets, because he played Dr. Dave Broda in an episode of House with also a huge theater guy before Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He was in Across the Universe. He played Lucy's father. And he's had a reoccurring role in Spider-Man. He was in Spider-Man 2 and in Spider-Man 3 as Dr. Kurt Connors. Oh, Dylan Baker was also in Anchorman 2. He was also in The Americans, which ties us back into Layla. And he was in Homeland, Layla, and The Good Wife. All been the same things. He earned 3 Primetime Emmy Award nominations for Homeland. Maybe you know him from that. I didn't know him from that. And he was a big Broadway guy before Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. A bunch of plays that I've never heard of that he won a bunch of awards for. And here's who he's married to, Becky Ann Baker. Becky Ann Baker was on the comedy show Freaks and Geeks, which then ties us back into Back to the Future. Oh, this is a great one. This guy, Martin Ferrera, who plays the hotel clerk.
I've been wearing the same underwear since Tuesday.
I can vouch for that. I don't own the place.
All right, that dude, you recognize him? That is also this dude. Awesome, right? Same guy. His name is Martin Ferrera, and he's also in one of my favorite movies that everybody hates, but I think is fantastic.
Scusi, could you tell Senor Provolone we in a hurry? We gotta do another guy 11 o'clock.
You do more than one a day?
Oh, summertime we do 6, 8 a day. It's a cutthroat business. And even we get back...
Okay, that is from the movie Oscar, starring Sylvester Stallone, which is a great movie. Fight me. I'm a fan of this guy, Mr. Martin Ferrera. Martin Ferrera, I am a fan. Here's one you're gonna love. Do you remember the Taxi Driver, Doobie? So Doobie Doobie Doobie. Doobie Doobie Doobie, the taxi guy. He was also this guy from Friends.
Hi, we just found this cat and we're looking for the owner.
Yeah, it's Mike.
He seems to hate you. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's my cat. Give me my cat.
That's good line delivery. I never watched Friends. I didn't get it. But that's good line delivery. Yeah, cat. That's my cat. Give it to me. He's in 3 John Hughes movies. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. She's Having a Baby, and Home Alone. He also plays, do you remember the episode in Seinfeld where Seinfeld makes a television show based on his friends, like Meta? He plays the Kramer character when they're doing the fake Seinfeld. This guy, Larry Hankin, I'm a fan, but I didn't know it because he's also the dog catcher from Annie.
Hey, mister, that's my dog.
Oh, yeah? Where's his license? Where's his leash? He's no more your dog than I am your father.
I know. And plays the waiter in the Janet Jackson music video, What Have You Done For Me Lately? Come on, Annie and Janet Jackson. So he has a career that I'm kind of jealous of. I don't know if you can get gay dreamier than that in the 80s.
Where's Victor?
It's in the back. Look, thank you so much for doing this, Joe. It's not about the money, if we can maybe...
It's on the house. Good kid. Least they can do.
He's 86 years old and he's still going strong, still working. I'm not going to go through all the kids, but one of Steve Martin kids, you'll know this one, because this is one of the Lawrence brothers. You know, Joey Lawrence, there's those 3 boys that seem to be in everything in the 90s. He's one of those boys. I think all of them, that little family is kind of bizarre. So this one, Matthew, is also the little boy from Mrs. Doubtfire. Here is the type of career I'm having. In fact, this lady's probably had even a better career than me. But let's give her a little shout and a little respect because she's in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, one of the funniest movies ever, and she got a little role in it. Susan Kellerman, and she's the waitress. I don't know if she originally had lines, but she's got a nice little close-up. Look at her. She's got a good face. Let's see what else Susan Kellerman might have been in. All right. The Rockford Files, uncredited though. Oh, here you have a name here. in something called The Clown Murders. You played Allison, 3.7 stars. Been in anything? Oh, you were in Days of Our Lives. Mary Anderson Marshall. Nothing recently. Look, in Dallas, news anchor. You're in 4 episodes. Good job. Good job. All right, stop the presses. This changes everything. I mentioned how Annie and Janet Jackson helped make me the man I am today. But this guy, Charles Tyner, who plays Gus, watch the scene.
Gus, I want you to meet an old friend of mine. This is Neil Page. Neil Gus Mooney.
Glad to meet you, Nick.
Nice to meet you. Gus, I told my friend here you'd be able to fix him up with a room for tonight.
You have a major credit card?
Do you still honor those discount credit cards for the rooms?
Yeah, well, I'll have to charge you for a double, but with a discount, it'll come out even.
Well, there you go. That's pretty good. We're saving money already. We're a pretty good team.
That guy, I'm a huge fan. I didn't know it because that is the uncle from Harold and Maude.
You bomb and take on a man's job. You walk tall, with a glint in your eye and a spring in your step, and the knowledge in your heart that you are working for peace and are serving your country, just like Nathan Hale. Now that's what this country needs. More Nathan Hale.
I love this movie. Man, it changed my life. I was a weirdo little 17-year-old boy. My English teacher at Tehachapi High School showed me this movie, and it let me know there are other weirdos out there in the world. Harold and Maude, watch it. Tell me what you think. Charles Tyner, dude, you're great. If you don't think Charles Tyner is awesome yet, did you know here he is in Cool Hand Luke? Charles Tyner, we are a fan. I'm not going to go the whole family. This is Peg. She plays Steve Martin's mother-in-law. That's Diana Douglas. She's the wife, was the wife of Kirk Douglas and the mother of Michael Douglas. This guy who plays Steve Martin's father, Walt, his name is Richard Hurd. He was in All the President's Men. But the one I want to get to is this one, who plays Steve Martin's mother, Joy. This woman. Because this woman is this woman. Yeah. Her name is Carol Bruce. Where all my gays at? Where all my gays at? Because you're going to love her. Big band. Watch this.
Forget your troubles when you shag. Break up the rhythm with a gag. Just follow me and you will see the way to be old Joe College humor.
Carol Bruce. Man, how do I not know about you? I'm putting you on Instagram. I'm tagging hashtag gay icon. I don't know. Something like that. But she's something else. Before I get to Edie McClurg as the car rental lady, our highlight, I want to just mention Gary Riley one more time. Here's Gary. He plays the motel thief. I can't find a clip on YouTube of him, but he's our guy from Stand By Me. He's this guy from Stand By Me. But his career kind of fell apart. But here he is, Gary Riley. He's credited also in this movie. Let's watch a little of Edie McClurg from Ferris Bueller's.
Any further than I can throw him.
Well, with your bad knee, Ed, you shouldn't throw anybody. It's true.
What is so dangerous about a character like Ferris Bueller is he gives good kids bad ideas.
Uh-huh.
Last thing I need at this point in my career is 1,500 Ferris Bueller disciples running around these halls. He jeopardizes my ability to effectively govern this student body.
Well, makes you look like an ass is what he does, Ed.
Thank you, Grace. I think you're wrong.
Oh, well, he's very popular, Ed. The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
She's great. She's got excellent line delivery. She's kind of like a 1980s, 1990s version of Jennifer Coolidge. Somebody you know that you can just give a line to her, a little scene, and she's going to make it fantastic. She's from Kansas City, Missouri. She was a member of the Groundlings improv troupe. And then her peers at that time were Pee Wee Herman and Elvira. They were all coming up at the same time, and they created their little characters, so they knew each other, and they guest starred on each other's stuff. So Edie McClurg, here she is on Pee Wee's, and here she is with Elvira. Lots of voiceover work. She played Gerda in Frozen. She's in Wreck-It Ralph. She has 146 television titles. Man. She's in Cars, Bug's Life. Do you know she was in A River Runs Through It? Here she is. And do you know she was in Carrie, which was her first movie? She's the checkout lady in Mr. Mom. Have you ever seen that?
Half pound of salami, half pound of Swiss, half pound of Virginia ham, 2 celery. Oh, I think these are on special.
Doesn't matter. Sorry, Griller.
Let me check. Are these Kotex Maxi Pads on special?
Never mind, sorry, forget it.
Kotex, 19 cents off.
Thanks.
All right, let's take one last look, without me interrupting it, of Edie McClurg in the car rental scene. Notice the little fake smile. It's all the reactions I think are so great. Take it away, Edie.
Oh, Jean Marie, you're a stitch. No, Mom's gonna do the turkey. Yeah, Dad wants ambrosia, so I guess we gotta get those miniature marshmallows. And I'll do the crescent rolls, and you do the cranberries. You know I can't cook. Oh. Yeah, well, I'll see you tomorrow then. Gobble, gobble. Oh, bye-bye. Welcome to Marathon. May I help you?
Yes.
How may I help you?
You can start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks.
Also, please like this video, make a comment, and watch the Back to the Future one. Oh no, watch the Stand By Me one. I only have 36 views. Here's the link. Watch that one. And I'm losing subscribers. I'm trying to get to 500, and I keep losing them. Every 2 weeks I lose somebody. So maybe you can subscribe and comment. Thanks.